Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double up honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach this word in truth and sincerity. Alright? And salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered across the four corners of the earth. Alright? It's your brother Lamar Yala from the GMS camp here in Wisconsin. And I just want to go on in about this, a little bit about on this scripture right here. Alright, this is 1 Peter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Now, I know we all, if you're being diligent, you understand the times that we're in, and you understand that these are war times out here right now. All right, and just as much as we have to watch and see what's going on in the world, as a watchman, we also have to remember to watch our walk every day. It's not just about the World War III that's going to happen. It's also the war that's happening every day when you walk out of that door. All right? Like I said, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right? I'm going to go ahead. And your devil is your adversary, right? Your adversary is your opponent. All right? And your opponent is there to take you down. All right? Be sober. I'm gonna go to adversary. Yep, an adversary, an enemy.
Strong's G 476. Antidikos.
Antidikos. An opponent, in a suit of the law, an adversary, an enemy. All right, and what's the role of an enemy? To devour. Right? What is devour? G2666. Wow. All right, to swallow up, destroy. And this word is also
Strong's G 2666. Catapino.
To drink down, swallow down, to devour, to swallow up, to destroy. So he's out here trying to destroy, right? And who's he trying to destroy? The elect. Most likely the hopeful elect, right? He don't care about the 2/3 that's out here. They're already going to be destroyed. All right, but anyway, let me get back to it. It says, be sober, be vigilant. All right, and like I said, these are war times, right? If you look at these military games or even just shit, the military in general, they have so many different defense systems to protect themselves, right? There's somebody that's always watching, because any of our opponents can come in many different ways, right? Many different ways. They also can come in people as friendlies, or so to speak, we think are friendlies, So that's one reason why it says, be sober. All right. And I won't go to all the definitions because I'm pretty sure we got it all. We understand them.
Strong's G 3525. NAFO.
Well, never mind.
NAFO.
Just go ahead and do it. All right. Be sober. To be calm and collected in spirit. To be temperate, dispassionate, and circumspect. To watch. All right, so we gotta watch our walk. We gotta watch everything that's our walk and everything that's going on around us as well. Here we just say walk in spirit. All right, that means we gotta pay attention to everything. And especially like even when you're with the brotherhood, you always gotta be circumspect. Because what one brother don't see, another brother is supposed to catch. One brother don't see, another brother is supposed to pick it up. That's the reason for having ranks, you know. And I don't mean ranks as in like one over another. I mean ranks as in one being side by side, you know. Ranks, being side by side. That way, no one is caught off guard. All right. And another thing about, and you can also say being sober-minded, is to be able to discern decisions, or make decisions. All right, make the right decisions that won't. How can I say that? Make the right decisions. And pretty much that's it right there. To make the best decisions, you know. If you're, let me give an example, you know. So, I would say, we'll say it like this, okay? When you're driving, right, and say you're drunk while you're driving, right? Your decisions are slow, or they're not the right decisions. That's why you end up, you know, swerving left, swerving right, because you think something is over here, but it's not really over there, because you're not sober, you know, because you're not in the right mind to pay attention, right? So that's why it's saying be sober. We have to be in our right minds to pay attention to everything that's going on around us, and also the brotherhood, all right? And be vigilant. When we say be vigilant,
Strong's G 1127. Gregareo.
All right. Be vigilant, to watch, give strict attention to be cautious. All right. That means think before you talk. You know. Understand the situation before you make a move. All right. And if you have a problem with a certain decision that you're about to make, that's why you're supposed to revert to the brotherhood. All right, ask, you know, get some an outside look on it, not as outside of our brotherhood, but inside the brotherhood, because we're all supposed to walk in spirit. I definitely will get the answers that you need, especially if you're trying to take heed, you know, take heed, lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity sudden overtake one. All right, and that's what we don't want. We don't want anything to suddenly overtake us, right? You don't want anything to suddenly overtake you. That means you wasn't watching. That means you were not paying attention. You weren't being vigilant. You weren't being sober. You weren't prepared for the battle of this war that's going to come. All right. So, I think I already had went into seek whom he may devour, and devour goes into destroy. And one of the best things best examples I think I could think of is what's that movie? The Matrix, right? The Matrix. When Neo and Morpheus was walking, and you see everybody's an agent, right? Everybody around you was an agent. And then he had that one lady in a red dress that walked past. And what happened? Neo wasn't paying attention to what Morpheus was saying, and he actually turned around and took a look at that woman in the dress, right? And then Morpheus stopped him. He turned around and looked back at Morpheus, right? And then Morpheus told him, "Go ahead, look again. You weren't paying attention. Shit, go ahead, look again." And what happened? When he turned around, it was an agent, right there with a gun pointed straight to his face. Straight to his face. That's that calamity that suddenly overtook him because he wasn't paying attention. His mind was on the wrong thing. Right? He wasn't being sober. He wasn't being vigilant. Oh, he was vigilant when he saw her. Yeah, she looked sweet or she looked good as hell or whatever it may be. But even that right there can throw you off. So, and knowing that, now I'll just go ahead and go on with it. Shit, our women, our children, work. These are also things that can possibly throw us off. All right? You're supposed to have how can I say, when the time comes and we have to split ways or whatever it may be, you have to be ready to go. You have to be ready for war. You have to be ready for this war for Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? Because that's the only way you're going to have salvation. That's the only way we're going to get salvation. All right? You know, I didn't want to make this too long. I had some other scriptures I wanted to hit, but I'm almost to the house, so I'm going to just get ready to end it. But Akim, we got to be sober, be vigilant, keep our head on the swivel, make the right decisions, all right? How they say, know how to move in the streets, right? Right? Oh, also, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this. You don't wanna give in to anybody out here, and that's what I was saying. Because what I meant about your children, your wives, or your friends, your coworkers, or whatever it may be, because eventually, the love of many shall wax cold, right here, Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, and we know iniquity, we can go. Let's go into iniquity real fast. All right.
Strong's G 458. Anamia.
All right. The condition of without law, because ignorant of it, because of violating it, contempt and violation of law, iniquity, wickedness. All right? And this world is straight wickedness. And we know that. And when it ramps up to Jacob's trouble, there's going to be nothing but wickedness out here, all right? But the love of many shall wax cold. And I'll just go ahead and get wax cold, all right? Salakia. Shall wax cold. Psycho.
Strong's G 5594. Psucho.
Salakia. To breathe, blow, cool by blowing, to be made, to grow cold or cool. When somebody grows cold, what you know, they forget everything. They forget. How can I say? They forget everything that was of old. All right. They worry about themselves now. It's lucky. I know I kind of messed that one up. All right. But it's lucky. I just had it. You know what? Maybe it was in the NLT. Ooh. You know what's lacking. All right, but anyway, just to get back to it. All right, wax cold. That means they'll turn their backs on you. You know, and we already know. And what these mandates and everything, some of the recent laws that came out was that telling you to turn in your family members. You know, they already started that. All right, so how much more when everything is going down, and then you know through the spirit, I know me as well as the other Akim do believe something big is going to happen that's going to scare these people. All right. And when this thing that's big happens, right, who are they going to be pointing at? They're going to be pointing at us, right? Your family is going to trade on you. That's waxing cold, all right? Your children are going to trade on you. Nobody's going to be there, all right? That's why we say, hey, only people that's going to have our back is ultimately Yahweh Shema Shai, right? But also the brotherhood. So, we got to I'm going to just go back to it. All right, be circumspect, be sober, be vigilant, because our adversary, the devil, he walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right, who's he gonna destroy? All right, and we know who he wants to destroy. So keep your head on a swivel, Akim. All right. And with that, I would like to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh B'Hashem Shai, B'Hashem, Racha, Quadash, the wildness of the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, who taught this word in truth and sincerity. All right? Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.